other way you're supposed to in football, and there was a couple of fouls here and there, but I think that was just more when you bang on each other and you know how that goes. But, you know, defensively in the first half, there's times where we didn't play very well, and I'm not trying to take anything away from Parks or anybody else, but we did some things that, you know, we shouldn't do, and Lord knows you shouldn't do it against him. So you know, sometimes you can do those things and get away with it. But we made some adjustments at the half, and we started playing across the board a much more solid defensive scheme like we are supposed to do. And, you know, bar the one long run that was there later in the game, I thought defensively we stepped up and started playing a little bit more like true football. And I told them at halftime, I said, you know, troop defense is a tradition. And a lot of these guys talk about they want to say something's a tradition. A lot of kids don't understand what tradition is. They want to say something's a tradition because you did it one time.
That's right.
You know, and the next time, Coach, we got to do this. It's tradition. I said, that's not a tradition.
No.
You know, but if we went back 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, the troop defense has always been a pretty solid type of unit. And and sometimes they had really exceptional players, and then sometimes we had folks that played just as a solid unit. And that's what I'm always shooting for. When you have those great exceptional players and you're playing as a unit, then that becomes incredibly or I should say truly exceptional defense. But if you don't have those guys and you're still playing as defensive unit, you're still going to be pretty good. So
and when you saying that, it makes me think of big number 78, Devin Power. You know, he's right in the center of your defense. He's 6'2", at least 6'2", possibly 6'3". He's got to be 325. And he's a man. He's tough to move, and not just is he filling up space. He's aggressive. I'm actually kind of proud of Devin. He's done a good job.
You know, if we talk about as you watch players develop, and we go from freshman year to now.
That's right.
Phenomenal. I mean, he really started turning it on last year. And this is stuff that wasn't on the field. This is stuff that's at practice and during workouts and during the summertime. And, you know, when we're running and we're doing agilities and we're doing all these extra things, he really started turning it on. And then now he's starting to use his hands like a defensive lineman needs to, and taking advantage of some of the leverage that he can get. Because, I mean, trying to double team him was very difficult.
Well, and that's a strategy that offensive have to do. That you're not going to block him man on man. You got to double team him, and that gives your backer a chance to make some plays.
And I think he has surprised. You know, there are times we'll take him out in a pass situation, but he has surprised some folks that he is so much quicker than what you think he is. You know, and that he's starting to have a better first step, and he's getting pressure on quarterbacks, and that is huge because that really. You know, you're taking two people trying to block him on pass protection, but he's still getting pressure, and then somebody's got to be free.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, you know, there's all kinds of roles out there, and that's real important that they all know their role and they play it. So.
Well, and that's where you have that total chemistry, whether it be the defensive unit or offensive unit. You like to see those units mesh like that. Hey, we're talking Troop High Tiger football. Here, I'm Greg Hicks along with head coach Lynn Kendall. We're here live at the Kia showroom. You guys come on out and join us this morning. We're having Chick-fil-A biscuits. Folks are lined up here to pick them up, and we've already had our share. And come on out and talk football with us. And while you're here, maybe sit in one of those Sorrentos that Coach is. Of course, you always like the sportage, I think.
I'm a sportage guy.
Sportage guy.
Yeah.
I tell you what.
I like the sportage.
We'll be right back again live on Eagle Radio.
Hi friends, Jess Lick here with Kia of LaGrange. We take pride in serving customers. There are no gimmicks or tricks to get them target. We're the dealership you can trust. Shop with us and see the difference. Right now, all Kia Souls must go to make room for the arrival of a totally transformed 2014 Soul. The 13 Soul starts as low as $14,400 and is backed by Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Come test drive a Soul today. KiaLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy.
Like a great football team, great cities just don't happen. They require vision, hard work, and leadership.
Hello, I'm Jim Thorpe. Like you, I know LaGrange is a great city. I want to make it better for you and your family. I will strengthen our local economy, enhance public safety, and improve our quality of life.
Jim Thornton, leadership at work for all of LaGrange. On November 5th, let's elect Jim Thornton mayor. Learn more at jimthornton.org and like Jim on Facebook. Paid political announcement by the Friends of Jim Thornton.
It's tough out there, trying to stretch every paycheck a little further than the last one. It means cutting costs, and one of the best places to start is at the office of State Farm agent Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange, because he'll do a free discount double check to make sure you're getting the car insurance discounts you deserve, up to 40%. So give State Farm agent Matt Orr a call today, because being there to help keep more of your money in your pocket is why he's there. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
Flu season is upon us, and we would like to invite you to get your flu shot from Holmes Pharmacy. If you have Medicare or insurance, it could be free. And if you have a big group of 10 or more that would like to get their flu shot, call Holmes Pharmacy and we can come to you.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
Eddie Hutto and his son EJ at Limcare of LaGrange invite you to visit their new facility at 413 South Greenwood Street. With over 20 years of experience in prosthetics and orthotics, Eddie and his son are able to make and adjust any style of prosthetic and orthotic device. Call Limcare of LaGrange, your hometown provider of prosthetic and orthotic devices at 706-882-1825 to schedule your free evaluation.
If you're looking for a great time, gather up your friends and head to the Brick House Grill in downtown LaGrange. Enjoy live entertainment every weekend. Thursday nights, it's karaoke as well as ladies' night. On Saturdays, come cheer for your favorite college football team and enjoy their football specials. Check out their new menus. Sunday from 11 until 3, the Brick House Grill has their family lunch specials. They have plenty of TVs to watch exciting NFL action. The Brick House Grill, Broome Street in downtown LaGrange.
Smith going to roll to his right, hands the ball to Drake Towns. Towns breaks to the line, down inside the 5, touchdown Tigers!
Again, off that left side, again, that's a combination of good hard running, excellent blocking, and really poor tackling that time by the Cavaliers as he ran through a lot of arm tackles. So, Jack, as we mentioned earlier, scored out Callaway 26 to 20 with a point to come now. Between a mouse and last.
It is Eagle 102.3. Colby Vice here with you as we're live at the Kia showroom here with Kurt Snyder. And Kurt, I tell you what, exciting ball game last night. We were talking earlier. It's like in racing, the Daytona 500 is one of the biggest games, biggest races of the year, and they do it at the first of the season. That's what that was last night. Callaway Troop, and Troop gave Callaway a great game, and that's what these in-county rivals are all about.
Very exciting game, and again, wanted to stop and thank y'all at Eagle for giving an opportunity to the people who can't be at the games to be able to listen in. But great to see the entire community come together at a game like that. Always a big rivalry, but always a lot of fun. You get to see your neighbors who maybe their kids go to Troop, and where I live, the kids go to Callaway. So awful lot of fun. Again, hats off to y'all. Great coverage last night, and for the games throughout the year. We really appreciate it. Appreciate the coaches being here. Always a lot of fun. A lot of excitement for us here at Kia to host the coaches show.
There you go. We're glad to do it. And I also want to thank Chick-fil-A for the wonderful biscuits. And nothing like having good Chick-fil-A biscuits and great football talk. That's the way to start off a Saturday morning. And feel free to come here and get your Kia serviced on Saturday morning and get you a Chick-fil-A biscuit while you're here. And now we're going to go back out there to Greg and Coach Kendall.
All right. We'll talk about Troop football for about another minute. We're going to move on to another venue. I tell you what, Coach, we've been going over the game last night, offense, defense, a little bit of special teams. But let's kind of off the air, we were talking about getting ready for Noonan this week. You got to put things behind you, and you size up your opponent. You guys have obviously quickly working on a game plan. You're already starting to think about it. You guys meet on Saturdays or Sundays now?
Right now we're meeting on Sundays.
So yeah. You guys as a staff come in on Sunday afternoon, kind of plot your game plan out, and then Monday hit the practice field. And I think you guys got a chance to. You were talking about that new receiver they've got. That's I said 6'3". You said, oh no, he's probably like 6'8". But
yeah, he's at least 6'6". Yeah, we're going to play Noonan Cougars, Mike McDonald's Noonan Cougars. They're going to be a very tough opponent once again. I think, 6A classification. they're going to have a really tough running back, and they also have a very polished quarterback who does a very good job in their scheme. And they have a receiver that seems to be about 6'6". I've been around him a couple of times during the off season at college visits or camps and things like that. And he didn't play last year. He's a basketball player also, but they were able to get him out, and they're starting to really find ways to use him and wisely. He's very athletic, and he can jump, and he's got good hands. And but we're going to come up with a game plan and get after these guys. And last night, I just want to talk about the fans were fantastic.
Right.
I mean, the turnout, the support for our players, and I don't think the fans sometimes really understand how it is so important to support our guys.
And one of the things that I noticed,
no matter
too,
what goes on, they truly appreciate
That's
it.
right.
They have a lot of pride when they come out there in that troop uniform, and people are cheering for them and helping support them whether things are up or down. And we'd love to have them hop on Interstate 85.
That's right.
Come right on up to Noonan. We're not even, I don't know.
Exit 42, 30 miles up the road.
I've had people tell me, I get to Noonan in 20 minutes, and I don't know how fast everybody drives. But anyhow, it's not a long trip, and I won't call out some of those guys' names, but it'll be at Noonan Friday night, 7:30 kickoff. Another big test for us.
Wow.
And then we'll be going into our open week, preparing for our region schedule, and we'll be back in our stadium on the 26th, which is a Thursday. That's Alexander Homecoming.
Homecoming, that's right. And like I say, in about 3 weeks. So getting ready for that. But next Friday night, Drake Stadium, Noonan High School, exit 42. If you're going north, take a left, and about 2 to 3 miles up on the left is Noonan High School. Be there and support your Troop Tigers. We appreciate all the crowd turnout last night. And what I was going to say, not just turned out, but turned out early during pregame. The stadium was your Troop side was almost full, and the players like to see that when they're out there punting around and stuff.
Yeah, it is a great atmosphere. People tailgating. People having a good time and enjoying the whole high school football experience. There's from a fan standpoint, there's more to it than the actual game too.
That's right.
There's it's a social event, and that's how it should be.
It should
People
be.
should have some fun.
Enjoy yourself in high school, absolutely.
Yeah.
Hey, with that, we will be here live next Saturday morning at the Kia Showroom. I'm Greg Hicks, along with head coach Lynn Kendall. You're listening to Troop High Tigers Saturday Morning Quarterback. We'll see you next week.
Go Tigers.
Thanks for listening to the Troop Tigers Kia of LaGrange Saturday Morning Quarterback Show on Eagle 102.3, WLAG 1240 AM, 96.9 FM, and online at eagle1023.com with Greg Hicks and Troop Tigers coach Lynn Kendall.
Hi friends, Jess Licht here with Kia of LaGrange. We take pride in serving our customers. There are no gimmicks or tricks to get you into our doors. We're the dealership you can trust. Shop with us and see the difference. Right now, all Kia Souls must go to make room for the arrival of a totally transformed 2014 Soul. The 13 Soul starts as low as $14,400 and is backed by Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Come test drive a Soul today. KiaofLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy.
Life insurance is one of those subjects that make people want to change the subject rather than admit they probably don't have enough. And that's why State Farm agent Mabel Smith Sharp in LaGrange focuses on how the benefits of life insurance actually lives on by asking people to think in terms of life without having to sell the house insurance or life without having to give up college insurance. Find out how the benefits of life insurance can live on for your family. Call State Farm agent Mabel Smith Sharp in LaGrange at 706-882-9324 and put the life back in life insurance.
Where can you be a star athlete and a math superstar? Where can you prepare for graduate school or your dream job and make friends for the journey? Where can you challenge your mind and inspire your soul? Experience a transforming education at LaGrange College, one of the South's most affordable, highly ranked institutions. Learn more at lagrange.edu/transform.
You're busy with places to go and people to see. At CB&T, we understand. That's why we created the Synovus Connections prepaid card. Use it for purchases, ATM withdrawals, and even get cash back. It's an affordable alternative to checking, simple to load, and can be replaced if lost or stolen. Plus, there's no credit check required. Let CB&T help you manage your busy lifestyle. Visit us for details or to open your Synovus Connections card today. CB&T, a division of Synovus Bank, member FDIC. Fees and restrictions apply, subject to approval.
When you want to sell your real estate, who do you call? Rob or Joel Upchurch, your RE/MAX result agents. They want to go to work for you. Call Joel Upchurch at 706-523-1702 or Rob Upchurch at 706-523-0014. Are you ready to buy a house or land? Then call RE/MAX result agents that will find you what you want and be with you from the first day to the day you sit down in your new home. Let them go to work for you. Call Joel Upchurch at 706-523-1702 or Rob Upchurch at 706-523-0014.
It's time now for the Lafayette Christian Kia of LaGrange Saturday morning quarterback show on Eagle 102.3, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Let's go live to the showroom at Kia of LaGrange to give you the inside scoop on Lafayette Christian football.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the Kia Showroom. I'm Coleman Weiss here with you, and glad to have a chance to have a conversation with Nate Shaw from the Lafayette Christian. And I tell you what, Nate, y'all had a big win last night, and I know you're excited about that, and it's awfully cool to y'all been playing. I guess you got 3 games in so far.
Yeah, we do have 3 games plus a preseason game. So we're well into our season right now, and my voice is in mid-season form, as you can tell. After most of the coaches are.
Y'all are quiet, whisper on the sidelines. All that stuff. But you get started in here. You're finally starting to see what you've got and what Lafayette Christian's going to be able to do with the football. What's some of the strengths that y'all are already starting to see as you've gotten 3 games in and a preseason game?
Well, in all honesty, Coleman, one of our strengths is depth.
Mm-hmm.
This is the largest roster that Lafayette Christian in the 6 years of the program has put up. We have 23 young men on the roster. We can max out at 24 in our league based on the fact that we're playing 8-man football. We suited up in our playoff game last year, 12 guys.
Yep.
And 8-man or no 8-man, that's a thin roster. And so we are in tremendous shape. We have a lot of athleticism. We have a lot of returning experience, coupled with some inexperienced, highly athletic individuals. And we think that we can line up against anybody this year, even though we've dropped a game week 1 against versus Holy Ground out of Carrollton, who has a very good ball club. But we feel that there is nobody on our schedule that we cannot play with, and not only not play with, but we feel we can come out with a victory every week, and that's just a great feeling as a coach to know that we have those type of athletes to go out and be able to do that. Sometimes, you're not sure what's on your schedule, or okay, you can sort of look at games. We can circle every game and say, if we do things our way and execute, we can win every ball game this year. And that hasn't happened so far. That's the reality of it. But it's good. I think that's one of our strengths. We're going to be competitive in every ball
there
game.
You go. Yeah, I mean, as you go forward and you get your depth trained, and get them all ready to roll, and they all step in there and have each other's back. You're right. I mean, when the other team is running 5 to 10 players less than you,
that's right.
It's you get in the late part of the game, you've got a great chance of pulling it out. All right, let's take a break. We're going to come back and talk some more Lafayette Christian football live from the Kia showroom. Come by and get you a Chick-fil-A biscuit. We've got those here. And have you had your Chick-fil-A biscuit yet?
Several.
All right. Well, I've had a couple too. So come by here and get you a Chick-fil-A biscuit. Also, come by here and check out the great lineup of Kias, from Fortes to Rios to Souls to Optimas to even the Cadenza and the Sorrento. And I tell you what, some great cars here at Kia. Come check it out. And the showroom, as always, is just absolutely gorgeous this morning. Spectacular. The salespeople are working hard, ready to go to work for you. And so come out and see them. We'll be back in just a minute on the Lafayette Christian Saturday morning quarterback show.
Kia. Hi, friends. Jess Licht here with Kia of LaGrange. We take pride in serving our customers. There are no gimmicks or tricks to get you into our doors. We're the dealership you can trust. Shop with us and see the difference. Right now, all Kia Souls must go to make room for the arrival of the totally transformed 2014 Soul. The 13 Soul starts as low as $14,400 and is backed by Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Come test drive a Soul today. KiaofLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy.
Good food. Where do you find it? Because when you spend your hard-earned money, you want good food. So the place you'll find that good food is at Rogers Barbecue on New Franklin Road in LaGrange, where they only serve American-grown catfish, barbecue cooked to perfection, and with all the fixings to make it worth every penny. Rogers Barbecue is locally owned and run with care since 1945. Come eat with us Monday through Saturday from 11 to 9, or use our carry-out window. Rogers Barbecue, New Franklin Road, LaGrange. Flu season is upon us, and we would like to invite you to get your flu shot from Holmes Pharmacy. If you have Medicare or insurance, it could be free. And if you have a big group of 10 or more that would like to get their flu shot, call Holmes Pharmacy, and we can come to you.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
In this moment, who has your back? Do you know the name of your insurance agent? Does your agent know your name? Or would you call a 1-800 number that connects you with who? Another state? Another country? Get a local independent insurance agent with Auto Owners Insurance. Someone you can call when bad stuff happens to your car, home, or business. In this moment, get an agent who'll protect you in that moment. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people.
Mallory Agency, 301 West Harrelson Street, LaGrange. Visit them online at MalloryAgency.com.
Where can you be encouraged to make your own discoveries? Where can you be challenged to achieve the impossible by professors who know you by name? Our graduates have earned Emmy and Grammy nominations, successfully negotiated major business deals, and been inspired to teach and serve where they're needed most. Experience a transforming education at LaGrange College, one of the South's most affordable, highly ranked institutions. Learn more at lagrange.edu/transform.
It is Eagle 1023, WLAG 1240, 96.9 on the World Wide Web at eagle1023.com. I'm Coleman Vice here with Nate Shaw as we're talking Lafayette Christian football. And also, I tell you what, we want to thank Chick-fil-A, Kia of LaGrange, all our fine staff back at the station. And I tell you what, we've got a small fleet of people back there at the office working hard to make us sound good, and we appreciate that. And you know, it's just us here at the dealership. I don't know how that happens, but you know,
and we get the Chick-fil-A biscuits.
Well, I didn't want to share the food, and so you keep them at the studio. They don't get any. So
yeah,
that's always a smart.
Well,
plan.
you know, the people down on the station. I worked in radio for 5 years. The talent always gets all the good stuff.
That's right. That's right. We get the goodie bags
guys.
and all that stuff. Anyway, we're getting a chance to talk Lafayette Christian football. Lafayette Christian, just letting everybody know. Tell us a little bit about the school and how's enrollment and everything going there.
Enrollment is actually good for us. First of all, Lafayette Christian School, we're a fully accredited school through ACSI and also the state of Georgia, so it's an important thing to point out.
Yep.
We're a real live school with real teachers. We have a building and everything.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I was on your campus during the Chick-fil-A event,
Sure.
And Windshade,
yeah.
and what an absolute blast it was. And,
Yes.
and I have not gone through the entire facility before, and I had a chance to do that. And it is a huge campus. You don't realize how far back it goes, and all the buildings and everything else. Yeah, it's a nice place.
And we own actually 50 acres behind the current location where we're hoping to put our own sports facility. We're happy to be at the Cougars Den over on Whitesville Road, right behind Whitesville Elementary, the old Troop High School. And that's a great facility over there for us to play with, and we have really one of the best places to go watch a high school football game in our league. And really, it's Callaway Stadium's really nice, but it's not too far behind. That's an easy place to watch football. But Lafayette Christian, where our enrollment is up. With a private school, there's kids come, the kids go. But this year we're up. We've been up the 3 years that I've been at Lafayette Christian, and our middle school. I'm a middle school social studies teacher. I love that age. I love teaching that age. I have a passion for my topic, my content area, and we've just had an explosion of middle school students, and it's exciting. And so the school is doing well. We're located right next to Troop High School, and of course, Coach Kendall, he's also a social studies teacher. So we talked a little bit of social studies before that. He's an economics teacher.
Talking shop.
Talking shop. And I tell you what, people have a perception the football coach doesn't do much. That dude teaches a full load, and he has all the pressure of coaching. So we're in the same boat in terms of that, except he has more pressure because there's more eyeballs on him. But this is a 6th year of our football program, and we feel it adds an element because football can teach us life lessons that we learn facts and we learn about life experience in the classroom, but you can experience life through the game of football. And being a Christian school, we do try to apply biblical principles to that and how we handle ourselves in terms of our character. And I'll give Coach Kendall and Coach Wiggins, they want high character guys as well. So it's not that they don't, but because we are a Christian school, and we're not restricted by separation of church and state, we can speak boldly about our spiritual beliefs and not have to. Well, I don't think that either Coach Kendall or Coach Wiggins would fear repercussions that way. But
I know what you're saying.
You know how it is. We don't really have to have that. I don't want to offend anybody that doesn't. We can say this is what we believe, and so it's good. And we had a great. We actually brought our kids in for a camp this year, a boot camp, to start our season off a week. And we lived at Lafayette Christian for a week, and we were able to minister to these young men, and also train them. And I think that's part of training up our depth that you mentioned in our first segment. And I felt this week's game was one of those turning points that our young, less experienced players that we feel are good, even great athletes, were able to sort of you see that switch flip. And I see it in a young player like Caleb Corbin, who plays our strong side corner, our field corner for us. I think Heritage Christian saw on film that he had missed some tackles, and I felt that he gave up. They ran a touchdown to his side. He got hurdled over, and he's thin and wiry, but he's actually pretty strong. And so the perception of him is he's a weak kid, and we can run on him. And he came off the field, and he was very upset. And I said, "They're picking on you, Caleb, and you just have to have some sort of fury under there that you let out." Next thing you know, he gets a tackle for loss. Next thing you know, he forces a fumble, and we get the ball back. And it just then you can see him reacting and playing, and that's that training that's kicking in, and the understanding and the quit thinking about it, and be able to convert that into plays and unifying the team. That's one example of some of the things that are going on in our program. We see that every day. And it was exciting because that was a big ball game. Heritage Christian, a big physical team. I'm talking big physical that if they lined up against Troop County or LaGrange or Callaway, they're probably going to outweigh them, at least along the front line. They were really big kids. I mean, 250 plus across the front.
So wearing them out is your number one task. Make them run around a lot.
That's right.
All right, we do have to take a break and come back and talk some more about Lafayette Christian football here with Nate Shaw. I'm Coleman Weiss. And also, I'll tell you what, congratulations last night on your victory. And and of course Heritage Christian up in. Did y'all travel to Noonan?
No, we played here in LaGrange last night.
And of course, if you want to listen to the game, you can do that now. Y'all have got your own radio station, 620. Walter and them down the street are good friends of Eagles Nest Incorporated, and we appreciate them giving y'all a home. I know that's another big step in your program going forward.
It is. We're excited about that. They've been really good to us, and they travel, and they're covering all Lafayette Christian Cougars football games, home and away.
There you go. We'll take a break. We'll be back as you're listening to the Saturday Morning Quarterback Show.
Hi, friends. Jessica here with Kia of LaGrange. We take pride in serving our customers. There are no gimmicks or tricks to get you in our doors. We're the dealership you can trust. Shop with us and see the difference. Right now, all Kia Souls must go to make room for the arrival of a totally transformed 2014 Soul. The 13 Soul starts as low as $14,400 and is backed by Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Come test drive a Soul today. KiaofLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy.
If you're looking for a great time, gather up your friends and head to the Brick House Grill in downtown LaGrange. Enjoy live entertainment every weekend. Thursday nights, it's karaoke, as well as ladies' night. On Saturdays, come cheer for your favorite college football team and enjoy their football specials. Check out their new menu. Sunday from 11 until 3, the Brick House Grill has their family lunch specials. They have plenty of TVs to watch exciting NFL action. The Brick House Grill, Broome Street in downtown LaGrange.
Right now, 1 in 3 drivers is cruising around in a state of skepticism about just how much value their car insurance company is delivering. If you're one of them, State Farm agent Matt Orr on the Square in downtown LaGrange can help you get to a better state, because he'll talk with you, listen to you, and help put together a policy that has you written all over it, from cost to coverage, all backed by 24/7 customer support. Feeling less skeptical? Then call State Farm agent Matt Orr on the Square in downtown LaGrange and officially get to a better state with State Farm.
Eddie Hutto and his son EJ at Limcare of LaGrange invite you to visit their new facility at 413 South Greenwood Street. With over 20 years of experience in prosthetics and orthotics, Eddie and his son are able to make and adjust any style of prosthetic and orthotic device. Call Limcare of LaGrange, your hometown provider of prosthetic and orthotic devices at 706-882-1825 to schedule your free evaluation.
You're busy with places to go and people to see. At CB&T, we understand. That's why we created the Synovus Connections prepaid card. Use it for purchases, ATM withdrawals, and even get cash back. It's an affordable alternative to checking, simple to load, and can be replaced if lost or stolen. Plus, there's no credit check required. Let CB&T help you manage your busy lifestyle. Visit us for details or to open your Synovus Connections card today. CB&T, a division of Synovus Bank, member FDIC. Fees and restrictions apply, subject to approval.
It is Eagle 102.3 Coleman Vice here with Nate Shaw, and as they're Lafayette Christian won last night against Heritage Christian, and a big victory. And of course, they've won 2 ball games, lost 1, and now we look forward to the future a little bit. What's next, and how pumped is the coaching staff to get to the next game?
Well, we're pretty excited. This was a big region win for us. It was a first region game, so we're 1-0 in our region against Heritage Christian. 46-26 was the final score last night. Had a great second half defensively. We had a pick 6, and that's, I'm the defense coordinator, so I was pleased with that. Ethan Pike took it to the house, about a 70-yard return for touchdown. Our head coach, Nick Nearing, was screaming himself. He picked me up off the ground. He was so excited about that. Coach Glenn Quiggle, our offense coordinator, called a really good ball game. They had a pretty tough, big physical defense, and we were able to move the ball at sometimes with impunity. And so that was big for us, and it's a credit to his experience and ability to understand what the defense is giving him. And our players executed. Jack Everett had a great game on the offensive line. He's a senior lineman. Trey Kirkland had a great night run at a ball. Touchdown, Matty Brown, with his scrambling ability, kept us in the game, especially early. Had a rushing touchdown, and because of his scrambling ability, he was able to open somebody up, and he had a passing touchdown as well to Jeremy Fain, a senior tight end as well. defensively, we just, like I mentioned, Caleb Corbin, Trey Kirkland is a two-way player, and he just made it tough. Graham Oliver is a young linebacker. With that, we talked about training them up. He's never played football before. We got him at our strong side linebacker position. He's an athlete, and that switch flipped last night on how to play linebacker downhill and make plays on the line of scrimmage. And he's understanding the concept of our scheme that if I move here, they can't get me, and it's going to open up a lane for me to make that tackle on the line of scrimmage. And it was really fun to see all that happening. Of course, none of this can happen. Home games cannot happen without our booster club, and really our program can't happen without our booster club, there's just a slew of volunteers. I'm afraid to name drop, but they know who they are, and we're super appreciative of that. I also have to mention Eli Shepard, our weak side linebacker. Our linebacker play last night was superior. It's something we struggled with the week before, and we just had amazing two young kids, two sophomores as our linebacking core. And man, when they line up and want to play and start doing it right, I think good things happen. So thanks to Eli, Trey, Graham, and Ethan Pike. Great defense, really great defensive effort by everybody. And we go to Bind Christian on Friday down in Albany.
There you go. So load up the cars and bring the crowd and go to Albany, Georgia, and root on the Lafayette Christian Cougars. It is time to do that this Friday night, and we'll see you back here next Saturday on the next Saturday morning.
Tomorrow I'm not going to be here.
That's right. I don't think anybody will be here. We'll be standing outside. But join us here next Saturday for the next edition of Saturday Morning Quarterback. We'll talk more Lafayette Christian football with Nate Shaw. And tell you what, good luck, Coach. And
thank you,
may y'all have an excellent Friday night. And
that's right.
There's nothing more cool than Friday night football.
There is not.
We'll see you then. And folks, Auburn Tiger football coming up tonight. Arkansas State. That is at 7:30 Eastern time is when you got to be listening for that. And that's our next big sporting event here on Eagle 102.3 Sports All Day on WLAG 1240 and 96.9. We'll see you next week. Thank you for listening.
Kia.
Hi, friends. Jess Licht here with Kia of LaGrange. We take pride in serving our customers. There are no gimmicks or tricks to get you into our doors. We're the dealership you can trust. Shop with us and see the difference. Right now, all Kia Souls must go to make room for the arrival of a totally transformed 2014 Soul. The 13 Soul starts as low as $14,400 and is backed by